Well, on to fight number 5 now on Fight Night. It's Mzamo Madlophe weighing in at 64.8 kilograms against Wesley van der Beck, who we saw in the first fight, weighing in at 65.8 kilograms. Just a refresher, what are Wesley van der Beck's strong points that we saw from the first fight?
I'm going to go with his overall fitness and stamina and Muaythai technique. He got a lot of points for those kicks, the punches, blocked a lot of the punches, blocked a lot of the kicks coming towards him. But stamina is what's going to get him through this fight. Going through 4 full rounds, only 4 fights to go, it's going to tire him out for this fight.
Having said that, does that give Mzamo Madlophe the upper hand in this fight, seeing as he's fresh, he hasn't fought all night, and Wesley van der Beck, like you said, was in action 4 fights ago?
Well, before I get into that, there was a big left kick to the head by Wesley. It's good to see, but yeah, you're going to have advantage on both sides. With Wesley being a little bit tired, Mzamo's going to have that advantage and that edge, but Wesley's experienced now. He's got that ring scare out of him. He's used to the crowd, he's used to being in the ring, so he's going to have that confidence coming straight off a win. With some strong punches coming from blue corner. Good straight punches, hands are up. Wesley's going to have to get in and under those. Go for some kicks, chop the legs, tire him out. But, a bit of a height advantage here for Mzamo. Weight pretty much even, only a kilogram in it. What are your thoughts on this one? Who do you think is going to take it off the bat?
It looks to me like Mzamo in the blue corner is looking pretty strong at the moment. He's throwing some pretty solid punches. Wesley is coming in with some good kicks, but I've got to say, so far I think Mzamo in the blue corner is scoring more points with these punches, some good combinations.
Yeah, as much as Wesley's coming in with some kicks. Oh, besides that one, Mzamo's been blocking them, but that was a great kick that came through from Wesley. You can get a couple of those off and chop the legs, the defense is going to start dropping.
Mzamo with a teep there, just as Wesley was coming in for punch combo.
Was that a bit of a chopper kick I saw there? He tried to come right under and drop it onto Wesley's shoulder. Can cause some damage, not the traditional Muay Thai technique. You'll see that a lot in kickboxing, but something Wesley needs to watch out for. Both fighters feel each other out again, standing tall. And a big jumping elbow there, which brings up the end of the first round. Something I'll say about Mzamo is he's standing very tall, which is giving him even that extra height advantage that he has already. So Wesley's going to have to use that to his advantage and try and chop those legs, like I've said, all around.
Well, now on to round 2 of this fight on Fight Night, the SA National Muay Thai Championship live from Grand West Market Hall. Daniel Marcus, 3-time SA Championship alongside me with commentary. As the minutes tick by, Daniel Marcus getting close to his fight as well. The nerves starting to take effect there?
Slowly but surely. I think when I'm standing in that corner, that's where I'll come through. But I like to stay relaxed, control that adrenaline. Like I said, it takes a lot out of you with the adrenaline. It kills your fitness. So I try to do a lot of things just to relax, and I'm finding this quite relaxing as well, keeping you company.
Well, now when they grapple these two fighters straight away in round 2 of this fight, not too many elbows and knees we're seeing in this grapple, and so the referee breaks them up.
Yeah, I think again, this is where Mzamo's height will play to his advantage to just try and pin Wesley into the corner. But Wesley needs to use that low center of gravity that he's got to try and pull from the hips and throw him over his waist.
Seems to me like Wesley's been on the defensive with this fight, but now he's grabbing Mzamo in a grapple.
He's got to get those knees coming through. There we go. That's a fantastic move.
Very, very effectively there.
And I think just scaring Mzamo a little bit to come into throwing some overhand punches. But into the grapple, into the corner. Both fighters looking very strong, very fit.
Mzamo's got Wesley pinned up against the ropes. The referee breaks them up.
It's good to see a young fighter like Wesley who's gone 4 rounds and into the second round. He's not looking any less tired than he was earlier.
I've got to say Mzamo's looking pretty calm as well for someone who hasn't had a fight tonight. Not too sure about how much fight experience he has, but not looking as nervous as some of the other fighters we saw earlier today.
100%. The techniques are good. Both using some great kicks, both punching, both defending. So it's going to be hard to score points for both these guys because you've got to get through with the punches and the kicks.
Powerful kicks coming from Wesley van der Beck there.
Only the grapple is the only thing that's letting both of them down. They're not utilizing it to their advantage. So they need to be throwing a few more punches, a few more knees in that grapple. And once again, Marlon breaking it up. Marlon, as a referee, very experienced. Over the past 10 years, he's been in the ring non-stop. So as someone you can be very confident to give us a good, clean and safe fight.
And that's the end of round 2. It's tipping over just a little in Mzamo's favor.
Yeah, I agree with you. The judges out there are right there. They're looking at these fights. They're seeing that the punch is going through. Points can go either way. It's a very close fight, and it's not one that I'd like to be scoring.
Well, Wesley from the back coming out of his corner looking pumped up. Let's see if he can convert that enthusiasm into points in this third round.
Mzamo throwing some wild punches there. Wesley can come straight through with a nice right power punch. He can really rock him and from that take advantage of the fight. I'm pretty sure that's what his cornerman would have told him. Marlon again separating the fight. Not happy about something. Mzamo was just holding onto the ropes in the grapple there, which you're not allowed to do. The fighters just feeling each other out. Good technique from both these guys. It's good to not see an all-out brawl here and really see these guys using their technique. But wow, some strong punches from Mzamo.
Mzamo
landing a big uppercut.
Good punch there.
And overguard slipping again. It's always a problem. No matter how tight you make those things, they just come down.
Does stop the momentum of the fight also. And Mzamo was building up momentum as we saw just before that.
Big punches coming through. Wesley throwing a wild right, missing, and then that chop kick again.
Very high teep.
Very close to the head. But I see fatigue in the grapple is really starting to play a role. Guys are slowing down on their knees, their punches. Once again, the fitness is what plays a huge role, but different fitness to any other sport.
Yeah, definitely. You think you're fit, and once you jump into that ring, though, it's a totally different story.
Yeah.
Well, they're back now, the center of the ring. This is round 3 of 4. They're fighting 4 rounds of 2 minutes each, with a minute break in between.
Of course, the winner of this one will go on to represent South Africa and have the opportunity to fight some of the best in the world in Thailand. And again, like we said earlier this evening, it's an experience on its own.
Exciting, but you have to say a bit daunting as well.
Yeah, getting into that welcoming ceremony, waking up at 5 o'clock for weigh-in, seeing all the fighters, everyone wondering who's who's done what. It's something different, something special.
4th and final round. I think Wesley from the bank has quite a bit to do in this 4th round if he's to make an impression on the judges.
I'm going to have to agree with that one. Not much happening in the 3rd round, but I do think Mzamo has taken that one. So it's whoever comes out strongest in this one, I think. And anyone can still win it from here. Marlon just letting them know this is their 4th round, to give it everything, no stopping. And he just wants to see a lot of aggression here. Both fighters first scared to make the first move. I'm sure we'll see Marlon jump in here soon. Just push them again for some aggression. Oh, and there's some great aggression from Mzamo, throwing some big punches.
Mzamo has some good punches on that too, but he loses his footing just a little bit there.
That's always the danger with those, unconventional kicks, doing a chop roundhouse kick. It'll work if you connect, but probably 1 out of 10.
His punch is getting a bit wild though, Mzamo.
I think he's looking for the big knockout now. Yeah, these guys from Durban, that's what they want to do. They want to come here and they want to put the Western Province guys down on the floor.
Wesley with some good knees, pulling down Mzamo's head.
Yeah,
using his knees to
the
good
elbow
effect.
as well. It's always good to see a good clinch, being able to control the head. From there you can do anything. You can throw the elbows, throw the knees. But Wesley getting out of the way of a big right hand there. He has to count himself lucky for moving out of the way of that one. Defending well, blocking those punches as they come to the head. Big knee, but again, not scoring any points, not inflicting any damage or anything there as Mzamo putting up the block. Both fighters starting to look a bit tired, but very good for Wesley. This is his 8th round of the evening. It's good to see his hands up, coming strong, going forward. You can see a lot of heart in this fight there.
In this second half of this 4th round, Wesley does seem to be coming back into it just a little bit.
Yeah, at this point, I can't call who's going to win this one. Now you'll see the guys starting to try and before getting to that big spinning backhand. I think that didn't connect, but both the fighters are trying to get through to the end of this round, I think. Not much energy left in the guns. Good inside kick from Wesley. Good to see a few more of those before the end of the round. And that's it. That's the end of the fight. And fourth and final round is over. What are you thinking here? I can't call it.
You beat me to it. I was actually hoping to put you on the spot. I tell you what, let me just watch this, and I'll let you know.
But a very good fight. Great performance from both fighters.
I've got to say, I think Mzamo in the blue corner did enough for me to win this fight. What I'm not sure of is whether his punches were connecting and if he was scoring points for those punches.
100%. Oh, wow. And
it
Wesley
seemed he didn't score. Wesley for the bank.
Fantastic by Wesley. Really coming through well there. And I think showing the heart, showing that energy, keeping his hands up and getting those punches through at the end of the fourth round really convinced the judges that he was a winner for this fight.